Train the muscles, not the joints.
So here I am making some grits. This is kind of the thing I do in the day, during the day or the morning. You know, this is kind of the first thing I eat. I have about a cup and a half of grits in here, so that's about 125, 150 grams of carbs. I just looked at the package. It's quite a bit. I mean, I might not eat it all, but I do add some blueberries, and I do add some protein powder, and then dry curd cottage cheese. So I don't know if you can see this here, but this is dry curd cottage cheese for extra protein. So it's quite a big meal, but it carries me through for quite a few hours, and then I can, you know, eat again, eat some meat and some carbs or whatever after. But yeah, it's good to start your day right. Bam! So you can see I have dry curd cottage cheese already in here. And then I put, for flavoring, a scoop of protein powder. Don't worry about what type of protein powder this is. This is whey isolate, sweetened with stevia. You won't have this name brand where you are anyway if you're watching from the States or something like that. So, but yeah, any whey isolate, I usually use a whey isolate that's sweetened with stevia because I don't want to use that chemical artificial crap. But yeah, so I put this in here. And now I'm going to put some blueberries in the pot to frost them off because I have some frozen blueberries right now. See, frozen blueberries, organic. If you can't get organic, then whatever, but I got frozen blueberries here. And I put about a cup, or about 2 or 3 cups of blueberries. You don't get those antioxidants in, you know? Need the scissors. Yeah, I stir this around. It doesn't take that long to cook. That's the neat part about this. It only takes about 5-10 minutes. So it's easy to get some food in you when you have the blood sugar drop or whatever. But yeah, anyway. So just stir this around till the blueberries melt because they're frozen. So, and then yeah, then I mix it into that bowl and then there you go. Okay, that's about done. I just pour this in here. You can see yum yum. Yeah, now I just have to stir this around here. Get that protein powder in there. Otherwise you inhale powder and start sneezing. So you just mix it in. And you get the nice kind of sour taste of the blueberries along with the protein powder. You got a lot of protein in this meal. And it is a big meal. It's not that small, but you'll be surprised how easy it goes down. Now, of course, this would not be my cutting type meal. If I'm gonna cut and I have a slower metabolism or medium metabolism, I probably wouldn't be eating this much carbs, obviously, right? But I'm not on a cut right now. So the important thing is getting the food in. And sometimes carbs can be a good delivery device for protein, to get that protein in, right? So because it's so moist, it's easy to get down all the protein that's there. So yeah, this is just one of the things that I do, but lately this is kind of what I've been doing. I've been doing this. And then of course, then I take, when I eat the meal, so lately I've been taking like some vitamin C with the meal, some alpha-lipoic acid, some chromium picolinate, and some acetylcysteine. So this is supposed to be good for detoxing the body, and anyway, it's supposed to be helping with a lot of things. My brother recommended it's a real powerful sort of aid when it comes down to just recovery and things and overall health. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I take one of these, take a gram of vitamin C, about 2 alpha-lipoic acid, about 800 milligrams of alpha-lipoic acid, and one chromium picolinate, which is about 500 micrograms, and then one NAC fuel, one acetylcysteine here. Yeah, my brother outlined why this is a good product in the ebook that he's writing, the PDF that'll be on my website. I don't know how long it'll take, maybe in a few months or something once he's done, but he'll outline this and why this is so good for bodybuilders and things, right? Natural bodybuilders. All right, here we go. Now let's eat this stuff. Grab some water. Swallowing pills without water is hard. All right, so pills. I usually get them halfway down. I choke on them, and sometimes I can't get them down. So, but yeah, here we go. Blueberries, numb. One thing that's underestimated when it comes down to eating is that it is important to like at least some of your food. You might not like all of your food. Some of your food might seem like medicine, but it is impossible to maintain eating properly or eating a lot. If you need to eat a lot, say you're trying to put on weight, if you don't like any of the food you're eating, right? Because you're trying to eat so clean. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting whole foods in your stuff, but yeah, like I said before though, if you're on a cut, sometimes you just don't have an option. You're cutting down carbs and things and you're not making choices based on that. But then of course, then you can start using some different spices and things in order to spice up your food. I mean, for lack of a better word, it's just so, even if you're just eating greens and protein for most of your diet, then at that point you would start to spice it up with cumin and curry and different types of ways of getting flavor out of the food, right? And sometimes a trick I use when I'm eating lower carb type foods is that I'll use dill pickles or pepperoncini type peppers to eat the chicken breast, and it doesn't seem quite so dry, but I'm getting that flavor, that punch, you know? So yeah, it's important to like your food a little bit rather than just dreading eating your food, right? So yeah, this is the grits blueberries breakfast that I eat, and cottage cheese, dry curd cottage cheese. You can use normal cottage cheese if you want, but dry curd I find is fine. There's more protein per cup, I guess, and then yeah, and I put some protein powder in there for some sweetness.